Hello, my name is Devashish Roy. I'm the Senior Network Analyst at the Indian Cybersecurity Solutions, and I welcome you all to this webinar on Azure Kubernetes Service Deep Dive. So, I will talk about the Azure Kubernetes Service, the container service in the cloud. So, let's begin. First of all, we'll talk about the harnessing the power of Azure containers. So, what is a container? And you'll streamline your cloud native deployments in the container. And then we'll talk about the Kubernetes service also. So we will unleash the power of Azure containers. So containers are like the virtual machine. You can say in the virtual machine, we deploy the entire virtual machine in the VM. But containers are different. It is not so heavy. It is a bit light one. So you can deploy some programs, some resources there, and not the entire VM there. So we'll discover how Azure containers can revolutionize your cloud deployments, and we'll explore the benefits of containerization, including increased scalability, portability, and efficiency. You'll learn how Azure containers can simplify the management of your cloud infrastructure, and this container orchestration tools like Kubernetes also is used to automate deployments and ensure high availability. So Kubernetes is like a container, like the Docker container you have. You can deploy some codes, you can deploy some say ARM templates, some scripts there. So like the Kubernetes also is there to actually automate the things. Embracing microservices architecture means that you have to understand how Azure containers can enable the implementation of a microservice architecture. Explore the advantages of breaking down applications, big applications, into smaller independent services for improved scalability and maintainability. We'll discover how the Azure containers will streamline development workflows. So we'll leverage container-based deployment environments to ensure consistency and reproducibility across different stages of the software development lifecycle. So this is used for the programming, this is used for the software development, these containers, these Kubernetes. You have to secure your cloud native applications on this container also, because security is paramount to the cloud everywhere. And you learn how the Azure containers provide robust security features to protect your cloud native applications. Now we have to explore the container level isolation, image scanning, and integrated security tools to mitigate risk and ensure compliance. Optimize resource utilization. So you'll understand how Azure containers help you optimize resource utilization in your cloud infrastructure, and you can leverage container-based scaling and resource management capabilities to achieve cost-effective and efficient cloud operations. Integrating with other Azure services as well. Explore the seamless integration of Azure container with other Azure services, like how you can leverage Azure's rich ecosystem to build actually a robust, scalable, and highly available cloud native solutions. You have to unlock the full potential of Azure Cloud, and we can conclude that Azure containers empower you to harness the full potential of the cloud and deliver cutting edge cloud native applications. And you have to embrace the futures of cloud computing with Azure containers. So, this development cycle, you have to definitely leverage the power of the Azure containers and Kubernetes. So, this is about what is a container in Azure, and then we'll talk about the Azure Kubernetes in particular, how to harness the power of Azure Kubernetes Service. So, what is an AKS or the Azure Kubernetes Service? It is a managed container orchestration service that actually simplifies the deployment, management, and operation of Kubernetes. So, it is also like a container service, but it is specific to the Azure deployment, and it offers a scalable, highly available, and secure platform for running containerized applications. Benefits are like AKS provides simplified cluster management, automatic scaling, self-healing, and seamless integration with other Azure services. So definitely it helps organizations actually to reduce the overhead, the cost also, and focus on building and deploying their applications. So Gone are the days where you deploy the web servers physically and you build the codes line by line. So you write the codes there. That is not the case here anymore. So you can build it through containerization, and it is very much effective nowadays. Deployment applications, and Kubernetes service supports multiple container runtimes, including Docker and container. Developers can use Azure CLI as a resource manager, ARM templates that I was talking about. You create some ARM templates, and you say, for example, when creating a VM, then you just install the extension of that ARM templates, and you can also include the storage types. You can include the hard disk. You can do many features with that VM installation with the help of the ARM template. For that reason, also these Kubernetes and containers are used, or Terraform rather, to deploy and manage the applications on the AKS cluster. So Terraform is a separate service that you can also use for the containerization, and you can scale and auto scale. Now it provides automatic scaling of nodes and pods based on resource utilization, and developers can configure horizontal pod auto scaling, like auto scaling their VMs. Also, you can auto scale your applications to scale the applications based on CPU, memory, or custom metrics. Now, security features are also inbuilt here. It includes advanced security features such as RBAC, role-based access control, that is to give the separate permissions or roles to separate services, network policies, and vulnerability scanning. It also integrates with Azure Active Directory also for seamless identity management. Monitoring and logging, for that purpose, it integrates with Azure Monitor. Like the CloudWatch we see in the AWS, in Azure we see the Azure Monitor to provide comprehensive monitoring and logging capabilities. Developers can track resource utilization, view container logs, and set up alerts and notifications to ensure the health and performance of the applications of the server. And it seamlessly integrates with other Azure services such as Azure Storage. Like if you're having the storage services, if you're having the, say, you are creating the volumes, Azure SQL database, Cosmos DB database, everything is integrated here. And it allows developers to leverage the full power of the Azure ecosystem to build and deploy the applications. We can conclude that embracing the future with Kubernetes service is very bright, and Azure Kubernetes Service provides a robust, scalable, and secure platform for running containerized applications. So, by leveraging the power of Kubernetes and the benefits of the Azure cloud, definitely organizations can accelerate their digital transformation and deliver innovative solutions to their customers. So, this is the future of the cloud. This containerization, this Kubernetes is the future, because no longer you use applications on the standalone servers, that you deploy some applications and you use it on separate servers physically, but you transform those applications into Kubernetes, you deploy on the clouds, and it's a serverless that you are going. So that is about the Kubernetes service and container service in theory. And also I can show you, I can go to the Azure portal here, and here you see that you can search for the Kubernetes service and containers here, and it will allow you to create and manage Kubernetes clusters. So you can create that Kubernetes cluster. You can create, you can deploy the different codes there. Definitely you have to deploy it for the software development there. You can have the cluster group, and it is for the development testing purpose or production standard environment or economy. There are different tiers there that you can select, and also you have to search for the version of the Kubernetes, and definitely you can build the codes for that. So there are definitely different things. There are node pools also, like you can add some cluster nodes. So in Kubernetes cluster, if you're having different virtual machines, virtual nodes are there, so only not one node, because if that node fails, everything will be gone. So you have to build a cluster, just like the Microsoft clustering service, like where you deploy several say on-premise servers in a cluster environment, so that if the load is more on one server, automatically other servers are there in the cluster to take the charge. So here also you will see this node pools, and also you can go for the networking. So the network access, public access enabled. So anything and everything you have to uh, do. And you can also use the Microsoft Defender for cloud. You can integrate with the Microsoft Defender for security purpose. You can have the Azure monitoring here for this Kubernetes cluster. So there is a lot of things that you can do with this Kubernetes cluster service. So you can search there like this Kubernetes, and a lot of things is there. Fleet manager, different things are there for this AI level also, and multi-cluster and scale scenarios for Kubernetes service. So you can also search for container, the container instances, the container apps, and also you can create the container apps there, just like the Kubernetes. Also, you have the option here to create the container apps from the container image or the source code or artifact. So here you can deploy the source. So definitely you have to build some code there, and you have to keep it inside the containers and also in the Kubernetes there. So it is used for the application development. So it is used for, say, web application, web app development, or mobile application development. You are developing some mobile apps from the, say, Google Play Store, or anywhere else. So that is for the application development. Also for the IoT purpose. Also, these all things are related. And this is the service, the container app, that is for the continuous application development phase. So this is the future of cloud in case of software development, because as we know that cloud is not only for architecture level, it is for the development level also. So you have other like SQL database, NoSQL database. So many databases are there. Like this application development, you have the containers and this Kubernetes, this virtualization, everything is integrated. So definitely that is the power, and that is the future of the cloud computing that we are talking about. And it is very bright indeed, because our all applications are moving towards the cloud, that we are migrating every application towards the cloud. So definitely we will not be creating only the application sitting on our home or office and only deploying it on the on-premise server and hoping that somebody will connect to that on-premise server and will run that. No, we'll not do that. We will migrate it to the definitely cloud applications there. And in the cloud you have different options. One is in AWS also. You have this different Kubernetes service and containers. This is there in every cloud. And in Azure also we see this containerization and Kubernetes services to actually deploy your codes. You're running your projects. So if you're having any project in the cloud running, so there also you will use these services to deploy your programs, your scripts, your codes there. So that is it about the Azure Kubernetes service, and I've talked about it in theoretically, and also I have shown you the practical, the phases where you can deploy the Kubernetes service in the Azure portal, and you can code it. You can also deploy it there. So I hope that you have got a better understanding of the Kubernetes service from this quick webinar, and you will definitely be able to learn a lot about this Kubernetes service for the certification, and also you'll be able to deploy this service also for your production environment in future. So that is it about the Azure Kubernetes service and the container service for now, and I'll come with some new topic next time. Until then, bye.